Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 11 o'clock under 14 boys game between the Eagle Hawks and Brisbane Blacks John Brady Senior Memorial Team. My name's Tamara Creamer and I'm joined by Dion Bird here today for this match here on field 2. We've got a bit of a colour scheme going on, a bit of white on white numbers, so we'll try and get do the best we can to be able to identify the players. But in the maroon is our Eagle Hawks, and in the Roosters-like strip, we've got our Brisbane Black side, as we have the Brisbane Blacks come down to just outside their 40 metres on their third run. Both teams here haven't been able to get a win for their junior QMC carnival thus far, so one of these teams will be celebrating at the end of the day today. How are you finding the QMC so far, Dion?
It's been good, Tamara. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've been watching a lot of under-14s games, so there's been heaps of skill, which has been pretty impressive. Lots of colour. This is probably the closest colours I've seen all carnival. The others are usually pretty bright and colourful. The two white patterns here is going to make things a bit difficult, but no, it's been really good, hey? What about yourself? Enjoying it?
Yeah, this is my first in this kind of position as commentary, but I've been a player for a couple of seasons a few years ago, but the shoulders gave way on me. But yeah. I'm pretty grateful to be able to still come and connect with people. Met a lot of people throughout the last few days and just reconnecting with family and people from my community. So I'm always just appreciative to come and just connect with mob, really.
Yeah, no, that's the same. We were just talking the other day. You don't walk too far before you recognise either family or just friends. Footy's a great connector for all that sort of stuff, so that's what the good thing about these carnivals are.
Yeah, it's deadly. And the opportunity for kids to come together too.
Yeah,
to be able to, form these connections, because some of these relationships here, these kids will go through 16s, 18s, maybe seniors, and, they're lifelong friendships, and we love the opportunity that QMC gives for these relationships to be built.
Yeah, 100%. Just talking before we come on air about my son, this is his second year Murray Carnival, so yeah, he could be, by the time he gets to actually seniors, he could have played 4 or 5 years of it.
Yeah, he'll have a few under his belt.
Yeah.
But as we kick in, we've had a knock-on initially there from the Eagle Hawks, and we've had Brisbane Blacks just come out of that scrum over to the right-hand side here. A little bit of pace on the boys, but a nice big hit there. It looks like from Davidson, but he's been pulled up by the referee.
Yeah, he didn't really wrap around the tackle there. I think it's called a shoulder charge there, the ref.
25 that was, Ashton Lyon, sorry. Big contact. As we got Brisbane Blacks just kicking for touch. Trying to get themselves into a little bit of better field position for now. A strong under-14 boys comp here this year. 17 teams in the mix. So not an easy task for selectors to consider who to pick for the Queensland Murray side at the end of this.
A lot of kids, yeah.
As you come down the right-hand side, nice little left step there over the, it looks like the fullback. Nice little left step, slipping through the gap, able to put it down. I'll just confirm his number, hopefully. We can see, but if it looked like the fullback, that's a little young Khan Bonner. Nice little injection of speed.
The white numbers on the white jersey, but yeah, he did some great sidestepping there. As Mark Tukey would say, the hot stepper. He left and right and sliced on through.
That takes the Brisbane Blacks out to 4-0 so far with the kick to come. And I think, our try scorer is not the conversion kicker. Just over there having a little quick breather and a drink as the boys reset. Just waiting for a kicking tee. A good start, though, for the Brisbane Black side. Really their first possession of the footy in that opposition half and able to capitalise on that. Some nice runs down the right-hand side as the kick is unsuccessful.
Yeah, a bit of possession down that end after a bit of a scrappy start, but they did well, the Blacks, Brisbane Blacks.
And I think that try scorer was Khan Bonner. having a conversation with Wayne Hogan, the coach of the Eagle Hawks. Most of these boys are actually in under 13, so they're a pretty tiny little squad, as you can see. But they'll have the luxury of playing 2 years within this under 14s comp. So he's very happy for the boys to come out and experience this as their first time at QMC for a majority of these players, hailing mostly as a group of young local Logan boys with the Logan Hawks down there. Few little young fellas from Cherbourg in the mix, thanks to connections to Ian Skeen with the Logan Hawks and the Cherbourg community. So really good opportunity here for the boys to just come, get connected, play some footy.
Yeah, it'll be good. They'll be much better next year for the experience, so no doubt about it. They are probably one of the smaller teams here at the carnival. So as long as they have a lot of fun and take a bit out of it, they'll be better for next year.
Yeah, nice big run here from the forward with the offload. And Sonny Payne as it comes back out to this right-hand side. Nice little step around here, I think from the 13. Elijah Langton. He's still going them. He's pushing around towards the sticks. Oh, he's passed it off to his teammate. Unselfish footy right there. For his teammate to go under. I think that was a little number 6, Isaac Campbell, to score the try for the Brisbane Blacks, pushing it out to 8-0 with the kick to come right in front of the sticks.
Great run on Langton. Left a couple in his wake as well. Left them on the ground. A
couple of nice left-hand fends and able to just push around that outside, and good support from his teammate coming through, and he was happy to palm it off for him.
Very unselfish as well. Must only have one kicking tee, eh?
Yeah.
Sharing the kicking tee.
Yeah, there's been a few times where a couple of games over the last few days there's been no kicking tee, and we've seen a few young girls having to, hold the footy up and put the finger on top to keep balance. But our hot stepper in Elijah Langton converts, taking the score out to pushes a score out to 10-0. As we reset. 2 touches of the footy, though, for the Brisbane Blacks, and able to capitalise on 2 tries so far. So we'll see how they return this kick.
Yeah, the young Eagle Hawks team just need to get through a set of defence here and try and get the ball back and see what they can do with it with a bit of possession. Be nice for them.
Oh, nice take here. Number 21 in Elgin Jarrett. And good defence there from the Eagle Hawks that have caused a turnover, which is good. Nice little opportunity for them in really good field position, 35 out.
Yeah, nice strong tackle there, and hopefully they can try and capitalise now on that mistake, and Eagle Hawks can try and get on the board themselves.
As we come out to the left-hand side of the scrum. It's with the fullback up the moment with Morris. He's got a bit of pace on him. He sliced through. Fingers in the air as he celebrates and puts the ball down under the sticks. That was fantastic.
Oh, that was a great try.
Boys are celebrating. Love to see that from the Eagle Hawks. But Declan Morris, just beautiful line running there from him, just able to slice through the defence, utilise his pace.
That was cool.
Oh, I love the little hand in the air as he celebrates as he goes under. These boys are absolutely stoked with that.
Obviously coming off the scrum, there was no fullback at home. They were all up in the line, and he was sliced through, and
away he went.
Great try. Yeah, good turn of speed as well.
That's most probably one of the best post-try celebrations, realistically. He's one happy man, young
all the
Declan.
team raced in that. I'm not sure if they've scored many of them. Why they celebrate it's like their first try, but it's great to see him get on the board like that. And, that'll be a great experience for him.
Oh, hit the post, unfortunately. Keeping that score just at 10-4 to Brisbane Blacks. But I think that try was a nice little confidence booster for him, just to keep him within arm's reach of Brisbane Blacks. And really the first time they've had the ball in their opposition's half. So it was really good to see off the first touch of the footy pretty much that the Eagle Hawks were able to just slice through and put some quick points on the board.
Yeah, they'll get another chance now with the ball, so hopefully they can run their way out of trouble here and get up the other end again.
Oh, nice little controlled touch with the foot there as we come through. Oh, a nice big hit there as well, but a really good run there from Jet Goddard. Trying to get a quick play the ball. Here's a 12.
He followed up with another good run, yep.
Captain of the team today, Tyson Hogan. Comes up to the 40 as they come back out to the left-hand side still. They've got some numbers out there. Just trying to spread the ball. They are, but really good contact there from the 13 in Langton.
Oh, it's on here if they can catch and pass.
Oh, unfortunately. Ball taken to ground there by the young Aubrey. I think he could see the try line in sight with the amount of space he had down this right-hand side. And
yeah, I think they had him there as well. They just couldn't hang on to the ball. But they're playing with a bit of confidence, the Eagle Hawks, after that try. So they just got to defend up here and stop the Brisbane Blacks.
Got a scrum feed just over halfway for the Brisbane Blacks team as it comes out to Paulson. Taken down on the 40. Fisher takes the next hit up out on that right-hand side. We'll see if they bring the football back into the middle. They come back through with Sonny Payne trying to charge up the middle, but held up quite well there by the Eagle Hawks defence. They've got numbers out to the left here. Nice little run here from the number 2 down the left-hand side, but great crunching tackle from the fullback in Declan Morris. Put his body on the line there. Langton with the ball, a little show and go as he ducks and weaves and slams that ball down over the try line. Great individual try there from Langton.
I'm not sure if it's the defender or Langton himself that's stayed down injured after that try.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of heavy contact on the way down from both.
Hopefully they're both all right, the boys.
I think that's the fullback again who's down with Langton, young Declan Morris, who made the try-saving tackle just over on our left-hand side here when he stopped young Julius Kemp from getting over. It's never a good sign to see them staying down for this long, but...
No, we've got no trainers going to them at the minute either, so... I think they might be both boys from the Eagle Hawks there.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, they're getting their feet now. Must have just run into each other or something as they tried to get a hold of Elijah Langton as he went over for a great little individual try. He's going to line up his own kick here as well.
Yeah, although he's wearing the 13, he's definitely playing a half role today. We've got a miss to the right there, to the left.
Well, the medics must be pretty busy.
14-4.
Got another player on the back of their card here, and they're going to take him down and visit one of the Eagle Hawk boys here on the try line.
Yeah, we can see that Morris doesn't look too well in the in back play there.
He's up and walking now.
He'll definitely have to go off for a little bit of an assessment just to make sure he's okay.
Holding his head there, so hopefully he's all right and can return shortly. Oh, false start.
Yeah.
He did well there not to kick the ball.
So we've got the scores out, 14-4 to the Brisbane Blacks team. Just close to 15 minutes already conceded in this first half.
Off the back fence, the big guy.
Number 15 in Walker. A great little run there off the kickoff. Looking at some simple footy here from the Brisbane Blacks, just to try and make some critical metres as they try and move forward, with a nice little hit up there by Fisher.
Here's that man Langton again. He nearly slices through there.
He's got the goose step in the left foot. Down pat. He's a bit elusive. This comes out to Sonny Payne with the offload. They come out to the right-hand side. Big left fend off there.
Big, don't argue.
I think that's the 4 in Fisher, as he's still surging down the middle.
He's going to make it.
Shaking off players left, right and centre from the Eagle Hawks, and he's able to dive over under the post.
Love the big don't argue fend. Allowed him to get into the backfield, didn't it? Get away from them there. And
left stiff arm from him.
Yeah, away he went.
Looks like he's going to convert his own try as well. So hard to see his number on the back of his shirt. I think that actually might be the 6.
Oh, 6.
In Isaac Campbell. Apologise for that. Isaac has converted his own try that pushes the ball, the score out to 20 points to 4. I think that's his second try of the game as well. He scored that first one earlier. Set.
Yeah, I think it is that. Yeah, Brisbane Blacks just seem to have the size advantage, I think, is probably more the point at the minute over the Eagle Hawks. Like you mentioned before, Tamar, they're younger side, and like I said, they're one of the smaller sides as well, but they're showing a lot of heart here.
Oh, absolutely, and you know, talking to their coach again, Wayne, earlier in the morning, just in our preparation space, just having a, you know, there was never any expectations for the team coming in. This is just to give the boys a bit of exposure, and they, from what he says, the boys have absolutely loved being a part of this whole carnival and just coming together as a team. He's got a penalty there for a high shot against the Eagle Hawks. Langton goes to kick for touch. Not sure if it's out. Morris was up there chasing though. But some good meters.
They always worry me, those penalty kicks. Always 50-50.
Oh, and with this wind at the moment, we've seen a few not go out, that's for sure.
Yeah, I saw a lot the last couple of days not go out, so they're always a bit scary.
As they line up.
20 metres out.
First good forward run. Just some simple footy, trying to make some decent metres so they can set themselves up, because I dare say they'll be coming left because they've got numbers out here. As it's held up by Sonny Payne in the middle, but he offloads. And they head back out to the right where there's a bit of congestion in defence, but it's with Conlon at the moment. Big fella he is, trying to charge his way over, but taken down. Really good defence here so far, scrambling defence.
Catch pass, we just need a catch pass.
Right footstep from Campbell.
Still on there. Can the Eagle Hawks hold on here?
As they try to duck over the line here from the dummy half position, but unsuccessful so far. The boys just keep trying to charge over. And they've been held up. Really good defence there from the Eagle Hawks.
Yeah, hopefully that'll give them some confidence. That was really good defence. Just kept coming for them.
Yeah, they just held their line well. But a massive driving tackle here, and he's popped it out the back.
I think the ref must have called held there. Got tackled on the in goal.
Yeah, great defence there from Langton. Just to push up and put them under pressure to create this dropout opportunity. A little bit difficult with this win for the boys. But the referee's called offside. A couple of plays in front of the kicker there.
Yeah, a bit excited, trying to get away quick.
As Brisbane Blacks get to reset. 10 metres out. They'll take the tap here. They'll try and figure out which forward's going to run it up. Oh no, we've got Langton going out left straight away. Beautiful cutout pass to his winger. Right arm fend. Scrambling defence from the Eagle Hawks. And I think the referee's just got to check and see if it's actually
held up.
If he's scored. No, unfortunately.
Held up
young
there.
Julius Kemp unable to ground the football as they come back out to a 10-metre restart. Great defence again from Eagle Hawks, though. Conlon was ready for the big run.
He's bouncing up and down
Yeah.
with a big smile on his face. Have to bring it back, mate, and play it again.
Brisbane Blacks team just really
go.
congested in their line at the moment. Conlon's going back for round 2. Eagle Hawks knew he was coming, though, so 4 in his way to stop him. But we've got a quick little dummy half scoot here from the Brisbane Blacks team. As they get around to celebrate. Oh no, there's a bit of push and shove here now. That's not what we want in footy, boys.
Frustrations is boiling over a little bit there for the Eagle Hawks.
And that try scorer was number 9, Lachlan Carson. Takes the score out to 24-4 to the Brisbane Blacks team. Just under 4 minutes to go on the clock. One of the harder conversions for Langton this morning. It's very breezy after the rain here, but I'm grateful to see that the clouds have kind of disappeared. Still a few around, but the rain's definitely not here at the moment. So he's pushed that out to his right as they come to reset for the last 3 minutes of this half.
Yeah, it was very wet when we got here this morning. Tomorrow, I couldn't believe actually how much water was on a couple of these fields. It's all sort of disappeared now, and hopefully it'll stay dry for the rest of the day and for tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. And the wet weather changes up the dynamics of the game, you know. Like, it can really have an impact at times in controlling the football and just taking away a bit of the flair because we want to maintain some control.
That's it.
But we've still seen some amazing football here this morning. Kick off out to the left. Out to the 3. For Brisbane Blacks.
Oh, he's knocked it on there. Good
tackle. Yeah, a little bit of a knock on. Tyson Hogan again with another big hit there. That's the second one he's done to create a knock-on against the Brisbane Blacks. Most probably the first opportunity since the start of the half when Declan Morris scored that we've seen the Eagle Hawks get possession of the football in their opposition half.
Oh, they scored off from a similar position earlier from Declan Morris, but see if they can do the same thing now.
The referee's given a
scrum penalty there. I'm not sure what it was for.
Yeah, not too sure. But an advantage for the Eagle Hawks anyway as they go to kick for touch. Hopefully it goes out. He's pretty lucky there. Not sure if that was the kick that he wanted, but he's gained an extra 6 or 7 metres.
The Eagle Hawks bench just down below us here. I hear his kicking licence is gone, but it went out there. Lucky all the Brisbane Blacks boys were a bit further back, so he was able to get it in the touch.
Yeah, nice first hit up there for the Eagle Hawks team. Young Hogan, nice charging run. Leading the way for his team. Take them within 10 metres here. They've got numbers out to the right.
Catch and pass, boys. Let's go.
Oh, Big contact, though, from the Brisbane Blacks to create a turnover. They come back out to the left with Sonny Payne. Last play. Hear the siren in the background. Knock on there, though, from the Brisbane Blacks, which was a blessing in disguise, I dare say, for the Eagle Hawks, as they had a bit of an overlap on that left-hand side. Not a bad first half of football in our under-14 boys game between the Eagle Hawks and Brisbane Blacks, with the Brisbane Blacks up 24 points to 4. We'll join you back in the second half. Welcome back to the second half here of the under-14 boys game on field 2 between the Eagle Hawks and the Brisbane Blacks John Brady Senior Memorial Team. And we've got the Brisbane Blacks kicking off to the Eagle Hawks, running from left to right. It's got a nice little bounce up there for Keenan Fisher as he brings the ball back. Oh, goes to do a little bit of a step, but tripped over that line.
Sniper, yeah.
Shot him in the foot.
He's all right though. He gets up to play the ball.
Nice little run here from one of the smallest players in the Eagle Hawks team. Had no fear on that attack. They keep pushing the ball forward with Ashton Lyons. The Eagle Hawks boys, yeah, claiming a bit of a strip, but the referee's called a knock on. And just for that little bit of back chat, they've also been penalised. The referee's just calling out their captains to talk to them, and unfortunately we've had one of the players sent for 10 in young Ashton Lyons, who carried up that ball and is claiming that it was stripped out, but we have to play the whistle here, and there's a zero tolerance for back chat, especially from our juniors against their referees.
Yeah, most definitely. Need to show that respect to the referee. I've never seen a referee change his mind, no matter how much you've talked to him.
No, definitely.
So, yeah, unfortunately, just a bit frustrated there, I think.
As we've got Sonny Payne with the first hit up here for Brisbane Blacks to take them just outside the 20. They've got numbers out on the left here, as our number 4 just slices through there with Fisher. He's got some fancy footwork, this lad. He goes over for his second. Number 4, Nagara Fisher, pushes that score out to 28-4 in the first try of the second half to the Brisbane Blacks John Brady Senior Memorial Team.
Yeah, that's made it hard for the Eagle Hawks now with the young fella in the sin bin at the minute, Ashton Lyons. His frustrations just got the better of him in that instance, and he's just going to have to cool his boots a little bit there now, and Brisbane Blacks are able to get a try.
Yeah, just took advantage of that one less player in the defensive line there. Just able to slice through with some fancy footwork there from Nagara Fisher, and the conversion successful, I think, from the number 8, Richard Mansoray. As the Brisbane Blacks come back to reset to receive the kick. And the Eagle Hawks come back for the kickoff.
They've got to try and keep going here, the Eagle Hawks. They look like they're just walking back to the halfway. They're a little bit down after that, but
yeah,
they've just got to try and keep pushing and keep going.
As we push the ball out to our right for a nice little kickoff there from the Eagle Hawks, but a great run back here by the number 2 in Kemp, as he's brought down just before the halfway line. Great kick return there. Sonny Payne with the first hit up. Big right fend off. He's a big boy, this fella. Takes 3 or 4 of them to stop him in his tracks, but he's eventually taken down there by the captain in Tyson Hogan. His right arm fence from these boys as they come down left-hand side again for Brisbane Blacks. A good cover defence there from the Eagle Hawks. They're working hard for each other, these boys. So offload up the middle. It's close to their 20-metre line here, the Brisbane Blacks are. They've got numbers out to the right. They come back to the left. Good cover and tackle there.
Good tackle.
From the Eagle Hawks. 5th tackle. Good defensive set so far. Hopefully they can keep him out. A good little confidence booster for him. As he shrugs off a few, goes to chip and chase, but it's collected quite nicely there by the Eagle Hawks. He's called a knock on. He's unable to play the ball properly by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Got stuck at his foot and just couldn't get it played correctly. Ref called it a knock on.
The Eagle Hawks looking just a little bit deflated. They should be really proud of that last set, though. They held them out for 5 tackles.
Yeah, they're doing really well here. Like I said, just got to keep their chin up. Try and have a bit of fun, get a try hopefully for them today sometimes. But Brisbane Blacks here go to the left.
That short side as the 7 scoots around in Noah Paulson. Or Paulson in scoring his first try for the game. 34-4. Good little short side read.
Yeah, you showed a bit of pace there too, the young fella, and scooted around the defenders to score in the corner.
Just having a little chat to John Brady Jr., whose dad the team's named after, John Brady Sr., just to get a bit of history around, you know, the name, the uniform, and a little bit of the story. So obviously Brisbane Blacks have been a pretty heavy part of the senior competition. I know in the women's comp they won a few titles as well, but it got a pretty good kick here from the sideline from Langton. Unfortunately with the miss there though. But this is the first time they've entered teams into the junior competition, and he's absolutely loved what he's been able to be a part of and bringing kids together, and just loves how much the community's here and the opportunity it is for kids. But his dad, John Brady Sr., was one of the first players in the Indigenous team ever selected in the Indigenous side in 1973 to go and play over in New Zealand. Went through a little bit of a kerfuffle, not being able to fly over with a particular airline just because they were Indigenous, but thankfully to the good old Ansett back in the day, able to take the team over, and John Brady Sr. was able to be a part of that team and, you know, set the legacy and foundation for what we're seeing today, you know, nearly 40 years, 50 years later.
Yeah, it's great. I was just actually talking to John myself before I come up here, and yeah, he's very proud of it. And like you said, first time in the junior ranks to acknowledge his father.
He's got connections to everywhere.
Yeah, he has.
He does. Knows everyone, but a great run here from the 22 in Walker.
His daughter was actually saying, how do you know everyone, when I was speaking to him just before. So yeah, no, he's a good man, John. And great to see, as we've got a great rate down the left-hand side here.
Ball's gone back there from that pass, though, to Langton, who's picked it up.
Going, flick pass.
Flick pass out the back. Little dummy half scoot. Taking down some nice heavy contact there from the 8 in Preston. Chip over on the 5th. Picked up well there by the 4 in Davidson, who's had to fill the fullback role with Morris off the field at the moment.
They get a penalty here, the Eagle Hawks, which will be good for them. Tap and run here, boys, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if kicking for touch is the best option after that one a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We've got a nice little quick run here.
Yeah, 15,
from the 9 in Lachlan Carlson. No fear run right there. One of the tiniest fellas on the field.
Need a couple more of those just to get out of their own half here and get down into the Brisbane Blacks half of the field.
Oh, intercept here from the 17 in Fisher, but he's taken down by the Eagle Hawks. He was away there. We've had a knock on from Conlon in dummy half. Bit of a pressure release there for the Eagle Hawks.
It's got a bit scrappy at the minute, this game. Boys are just trying really hard to make something happen, and it's just not happening for them. See if the Eagle Hawks can complete a set and get out of their half.
Yeah, we've been seeing with the juniors like this real sense of urgency that every time they get the football, they've got to score, and that's just, you know, lack of, you know, maturity around the game and understanding the concept of it and working to a process in structure, looking for resets and things like that. So the boys are super keen to score as always, but sometimes that leads to some really silly mistakes at the same time.
Yeah, just as you're talking, then tomorrow we to see another one of those mistakes. It was actually a pretty good run off the scrum, but he just tried to offload. The other guy just wasn't expecting it, his support player.
Yeah, trying to create something out of nothing sometimes. Doesn't work our way, and unfortunately for the Eagle Hawks, that's what's happened here as the Brisbane Blacks feed the scrum just inside the 30. Got numbers out to the left here. If they can get it through. Hands, but taken down well there. 25 out. Bit of a wayward pass.
Oh, knock on there.
Good knock on, but really good pressure there from Thomas Kavanagh.
Yeah, they just showed a little bit of energy just to get up on the out of the line, and obviously that wayward pass went in behind the Brisbane Blacks outside men, and the young fellow was just, created that knock on for his team.
Just hoping that we can see them just get through their 5 tackles and get a kick downfield, just to start off with. Just to hopefully build that little bit of confidence in their play, not rushing too much. They're set up quite wide out to their left. The referee called the scrum back. As I look down to my left, I can see the coach of the Eagle Hawks calling out to his league safe out there, because young Declan Morris is good to go and coming back on the field. But a great charging run here by Blake Preston. Pumping 3 off him. And the offload to his teammate. They got numbers left. Out to the 18. It's just thrown down, though, by the 7. Paulson just picked him up and threw him down. But great play. Great confidence booster for the Eagle Hawks as he's trying to slice through the line here in young Albury. And he's been gifted a penalty from the umpire to reset just outside 20 metres.
That was great. Great work from the Eagle Hawks. One of the brighter moments for them this game, and great run by Preston. Offload.
He was fantastic in setting that up just to push them up the field. And they've needed some critical metres. And the offload as well. Yeah, to come from that.
See Declan Morris come back to the field. Their try.
Oh, he looks like he's ready to run too. I can see him saying, just give it to me.
Yeah.
First big hit up here from the 22 in Shane Johnson.
Great
Within
mullet
10.
too, I must say. Yeah. Shane Johnson. Fantastic mullet.
Oh, we got Blake Preston pushing for the line, but just held up there by the Brisbane Blacks defence. As it comes back to our mullet man, Shane Johnson. Morris is in half. He's going to run here. He's like, give me that footy, I'll dive over. Oh, unfortunately, he sliced through the gap. The dive was on point, but they just got a hand to it there, the Brisbane Blacks, and he loses control over the line. Unlucky, Declan. First touch of the footy coming back from that head knock earlier in the game. And we've got a quick tap here by Langton as he's streaming up the field, but Morris is chasing. He's got Eagle Hawks all around him, yet to make the tackle. Got to put their body on the line here as he's taken down eventually. A great defence there from the team. Got numbers out to the left there though. Little left foot step here from Mansoray. As he pops the ball out and it's cleaned up by the Eagle Hawks team. We've got a double knock on. No real advantage there for Eagle Hawks in that initial knock on from Brisbane Blacks. So it'll be an Eagle Hawks feed.
Yeah, good passage of play here for the Eagle Hawks. They've had a bit of possession. Another great run by Elijah Langton's taking them back into the Eagle Hawks half though.
Just under 10 minutes of the game to go. Hoping the Eagle Hawks can get over the line once more. That'll be good for them. A good way to finish the game.
Declan Morris is the guy that looks most likely at the minute.
Yeah.
So see what he can do here for the Eagle Hawks.
Yeah, he set himself up just outside that scrum as well. He wants that football. He's ready to run. He's coming around the left side. Massive big left end. He's away. He's streaming down, but he's got the 4 chasing him. Fantastic meters there, though, for Declan Morris. He has been just wanting to get the football in his hands from the moment he stepped back on the field in the second half. And what an impact he's had already. He's running sideways out here, but he can see some gaps out on the left-hand side. Still not taken down yet. Jarrell Simpson.
Oh, good to see him having a crack here, the Eagle Hawks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Been under the pump a little bit, but they're having a real dig here.
Real slow play the ball, though. Set them back a little bit. Little show and go there from the 5/8. No knock on. Beautiful left foot step there.
Come in, mate. Oh.
He's almost taken out of bounds over on that right-hand side, but he's able to stay in.
Morris.
Oh, a little chip and chase here from the Eagle Hawks as they follow up. Just a little bit too strong in that kick. A little bit too much weight to it as it goes over the dead ball line, and the Brisbane Blacks will reset on the 20. But that was some exciting footy.
I'm just really pleased for them. They're just having a crack here now and just throwing the ball around a little bit, but they're starting to run a bit harder as well. Getting a bit of confidence out of it. See if they can force an error here and some good ball for them.
Offload from Sonny Payne into his 9 in Carson, who's passed it out to Conlon. The big fella going for a run, but Morris, regardless of size, he's put his body on the line and taken the big fella down. Little pat on the back from both of them. Just appreciation for that tackle. And I think Conlon, who's nearly twice the size of him, really, you know, gives credit where credit's due. So solid effort there from Morris.
He's a tall boy for 14.
Eagle Hawks still working hard in defence. Beautiful little hold-up pass there, off to his number 4 in Fisher. He's tried to offload and unfortunately knocked on for Brisbane Blacks, but a good thing for the Eagle Hawks is a few of them have got their hands on their knees and just taking in some deep breaths.
It's a long carnival. We're day 3. These boys have been here for the last couple of days playing footy and a hot sun and waiting about, so it's just starting to take its toll here, I think.
And the teams play 2 25-minute halves, and sometimes, you know, 25 minutes seems like a lifetime.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
I'll be waiting for the final whistle. They've got just under 7 minutes to go.
Is there danger?
Morris
man?
again. He's like, just give it to me. He's away. He's got support with him, but unfortunately knocked it on. I'll tell you what, he's a little bit lethal, yeah. He's trying to set some foundations for his team, but he's a big threat for any opposition team by the looks of it if he gets a ball in his hands, because he just wants to go.
Well, if he's only 13 still and he's able to play in the 14s next year, he will cause a lot of teams a lot of trouble next year. But he's done really well here today when he's been on the field.
So set the scrum. Scoreless the last few minutes, though, with the score maintained at 34-4 to Brisbane Blacks. But just giving some credit to the Eagle Hawks in how they've showed up the second half of this half in their attack, their pressure, their defence. Really trying to play this last couple of minutes out.
Yeah, you've got to give credit to them. They're playing all the way to the end, which is awesome. They could have quite easily packed up shot and the score would have really blown out, but they've stuck in there.
Big shrug off there from Sonny Payne, though. Ball's given to Langton. ducking and weaving, shaking players off him. Eventually taken down there, though. Just short of the 40-metre line. Got numbers out to the left here. The Brisbane Blacks, if they can get the footy through people's hands.
Oh, he couldn't just
He's got the
get him
15 with an offload. Walker going out to the left-hand side with his teammates streaming down. He's got no support with him, though.
He's gonna end up
and the Eagle Hawks, that sideline, tell you what, you don't mess with it. 3 of them just push him over, take the footy out and regain possession. The Eagle Hawks defence, this last maybe 5 to 10 minutes has been really good. Like watching these boys, regardless of the score, just work hard for each other. 110%. It's been really good. It's showing just a lot of courage, a lot of spirit, and just a lot of resilience. And I don't think that the score is an adequate reflection of how hard this game actually is.
No, especially this last 10, 15 minutes, the effort the Eagle Hawks have been putting in has been really awesome. So let's see if they can get a try to get some reward for their efforts here.
Coming out to the little 14 who's shrugged one off. Stay in, brother. Stay in.
Little man.
Oh, he's dragged out of bounds.
Oh. That was definitely big and small there.
He had an idea there, young Kendall Charles.
Yeah, he gave it a go.
Well, he shook off one. He thought he was all right with the second, but just able to drag him over the line there. As the Brisbane Blacks reset, just short of halfway. Langton coming out to his 2 in Kemp. And a knock on has been called. So the Eagle Hawks will get another opportunity towards the back end of this second half. Just less than 3 minutes to go.
I really hope they can get a try here, get that reward for the effort they've been putting in over the last bit here. Where's our main man, Declan Morris? He looks like he's gasping for a bit of oxygen on the wing there, on the short side.
Short side footy. He's hoping a one-on-one there will work to his advantage, so we'll see if they push it out there to him. They're coming out to the left. Little offload behind the back there. A little bit of a dummy there from Kavanagh, as he's taken down just in front of his 30-metre line. The boys are still keen. They're still working hard here, the Eagle Hawks. A nice little run there from
it's on here.
Aubrey out to the left. They got numbers out to the left. Here he comes.
Kendall
Charles is looking for the corner. Did he get over? The boys are celebrating. Hey, and he's called it.
Nice.
8 points to 34. One of the smallest players on the field. He got dragged out about 3 minutes earlier there. He did, Kendall Charles, but he's definitely made up for it in scoring down in the left-hand corner. And coming off that scrum, we really thought they'd go right short side there to Morris, but they just put the ball through hands coming out to this left side and just exploited a bit of gaps, and good little line running there from
big smile on
Charles.
Kendall Charles as he comes past the commentary box here.
Giving his coach high five on the way.
He's definitely one of the smaller players on the field, so great to see him scoot over in the corner.
Oh, he's up on his toes too. He's talking to his team.
Nice,
Yeah,
love it. I love it.
We got the conversion from the sideline. Not a bad kick from Thomas Kavanagh. Just falling short there though. So 8:34, 8 points to 34. Eagle Hawks down at the moment to the Brisbane Blacks, John Brady Senior Memorial Team. We've got, that's probably the last minute of play coming up. I think there'll be one run potentially to the Eagle Hawks team.
We won't even see the kick-off there. There's a hooter in the background.
And the final siren goes, and we have the final scores of Brisbane Blacks, John Brady Senior Memorial Team 34, defeating the Eagle Hawks to 8 points. We've got to work on our 3-2-1 votes now here, and but a great game. Not a reflection of the effort and heart that was definitely shown by this undersized and mainly 90% under 13 boys team with the Eagle Hawks. I'm looking forward to watching a few of those players over the next few years. But a huge credit to themselves and their courage and resilience shown. And congratulations to the Brisbane Blacks on their first win of the Junior Queensland Murray Carnival here at Albany Creek Crushers home ground. But this is Tamara Creamer and
Dion Bird
signing out.
Thanks,
and
Tamara.
we'll rejoin you later.